Does my hair look alright here? Is that my best side, you think? We right? We ready to go? What? We're on air. Oh, thanks a lot. Hello, good evening and welcome to the sports section of today's news. I just got to put this on because there's going to be a big stink when it comes to the World Cup. The World Cup in Russia is not going to be called the World Cup anymore. The man who should be president, he is president of the Centre of the Universe, has said that because the Centre of the Universe country, which we won't name, is not allowed to play, they haven't been good enough, which is absolute rubbish because they are the best, then you should not call the World Cup in Russia the World Cup, because without the Centre of the Universe playing, then it's all just fake news. Because of this, he's running CNN, ESPN and all those, and in future, from this day onwards, you cannot call the World Cup in Russia 2018 the World Cup in Russia anymore. It's got to be called the Ruskies Friendlies and Supporters Tournament. So that's it. That's official from the man who would be president. The man who is the centre of the universe has decided, on top of all that, any team going to the Rusky Friendly now is going to have a trade embargo put on them, more tariffs put on them, because it's not fair that they weren't allowed to play. So he's picking up his ball and going home and telling anyone who's going there and going to be playing there that they will not be able to buy anything from the Centre of the Universe country anymore. And in fact, anything going into the Centre of the Universe country anymore will be at a new tariff rate. And we've also got breaking news, the Centre of the Universe is going to try, well, they're actually heavy-handedly pitching for the 2026 World Cup in America, in the US. Sorry, the Centre of the Universe. And what they're doing is they're going to bring their friends that they're putting up the wall to stop them from coming in, Mexico, and their other friends who they've put a big tariff on their steel and told them, we don't want your food, we're going to put tariffs on your food. They can come and play too in the 2026 games, but it'll be a 50-50, it'll be a Trump 50-50 joint venture. Yes, typical Trump style. 10 games will be played in Canada, the 10 with the lowest selling ticket sales, and 10, subject to change, will be played in Mexico. How's the war going, Mexico? Yes, and the other 60, yes, you heard me right, the other 60 games, the important games, the big ticket item games, they will all be played in, yes, the Centre of the Universe country. And he who will be king has said, don't forget the last time we had the biggest crowds, 3.2 million people watching physically through the gates, was in the World Cup that was played in the Centre of the Universe. So there you have it. That's what's happening in the World Cup for 2018, or from now on we called the Rusky Friendly Games with supporters. And also one other thing, late last night a tweet came out. The Centre of the Universe leader said that if Tony Hargraves doesn't stop selling his ebook on how to win on the 2018 World Cup, then he will ban betfair in the Centre of the Universe town, city, country. Well, too late for that, I say, because betfair has never been able to be used by the Centre of the Universe citizens. And so, Mr. Trump, you've been trumped on that already by previous Centre of the Universe governments and their prudish ways on online gambling. Okay, so take that from me that the fake news is still going on, and the only real news from this is that the Centre of the Universe country is bullying everyone else in the world so that they can have the games in 2026, and that Tony Hargraves' book is still available along with the selections for June and July, which will feature in the Rusky Friendly and Supporters Tournament, formerly known as the World Cup in Russia. So I suggest you grab the book now and start getting your selections so that you can be a winner on the World Cup 2018 tournament, played starting in just a week and a bit's time from when I'm doing this. So it's goodbye from us here in the newsroom and the sports room, and we'll see you somewhere on the great outdoors soon. Thank you.
Audio Jungle.